Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing episode number, I believe, 187 of Pro Money Spent, the series where I'm pro pass only trying to build the best squad possible. Show that you can compete online without spending any sort of money. And in today's video, we're going to be making a ton of MT and talking about how I made a crap ton of MT on this account. Y'all may have noticed a couple weeks ago my MT account kind of dipped, and I did mention it briefly in certain videos, but not really in depth. But I invested when 2K dropped the every takeover in the pack market a few weeks ago. I invested in satellite deep bomber takeovers knowing they would go back up in price. I did not realize they were going to go back up in price as much as they have. Now, I still have 5 of them. I'm holding on to these 5 because I'm going to use them on my players. But as y'all can see, these have gotten extremely expensive again. They're 40-something thousand MT. And I actually got lucky and sold a couple of them even higher than that. I have sold 9, I've used a couple, and I have 5 more in my collection. But as y'all can see, I have made a lot of MT. Sold 5 of them for 39.9, and then I checked a few hours later, they had all sold. So I sold 4 more for 49.75, and those all sold too. We are going to absolutely have bank. After collecting all this MT. As y'all can see, I mean, even before collecting even these, we're already over 700,000 MT. We're going to be near 900,000 MT with several still left in the collection that I could sell. As y'all can see, quite a lot of MT. Now, 881K isn't insane, but with how much the market has dropped, and it likely is seeming to continue to drop as well because of the GOAT packs that dropped today that are sellable, 881K stretches a lot further than it did a few weeks ago. That is for sure. And so we are definitely going to be looking to make an upgrade or two to the lineup here in the next couple days. There's also a couple of free cards that I could add to this lineup as well. One in particular who I will be showcasing in tomorrow's episode. Y'all can guess who that might be down below if you want to. But team is looking really good, really solid. I feel comfortable with where we are as a squad, and we are going to have several other upgrades likely coming in the near future from between the auction house and the exchange and a couple of other things. So I am definitely looking forward to being able to make some serious upgrades to the team, and we do have some MT flexibility still as well with the amount that we have, but also the ability to sell a couple of these takeovers if I want to make even a little bit more MT. So again, the market has crashed noticeably, and I think that makes a big difference as well. But like, y'all see what I mean? There's some really good cards up here on the auction house now for very reasonable price tags, and so we may be looking for an upgrade or two here in the near future from the auction house as well. There's one card in particular I am considering picking up as well, who I don't know how much he's going for right now, but if I could get like an invincible KG for cheap, I think he would be really an awesome card to get as well. Although 300K is a little bit more than I'm looking to pay, I think, at this point, but he's very good. Maybe I'm trying to think, what do y'all think is the most important position to upgrade for my King of the Court lineup as of right now? Like, what would y'all specifically recommend targeting if we're looking at this team? Probably not like this. A lot of stuff has now changed, but the team is looking something along these lines. So what would y'all potentially change with this 5-man? I can tell y'all we already have one upgrade coming tomorrow, but I'm not going to spoil that one. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comment section down below what, if anything, y'all would change about this squad. With that being said, I have enough rep this week to actually play King of the Court, so I'm going to play a Friday Night King of the Court game. I don't do that a lot, but we're going to go ahead and hop in here, play a Friday Night King of the Court game, and start our weekend off hopefully well, get some good points. I was unable to get tier 1 last weekend. Hopefully that will not be the case this weekend. I would love to snag that Invincible pack, even if it isn't probably going to get me somebody good at this point in the year. Certainly wouldn't complain. And without further ado, let's hop right into a game. Let's see what we can do with our 5-man squad. And yeah, y'all let me know again if there's any upgrades y'all would make. We'll have more tomorrow though. And yeah, 880K as well is really nice. So feeling good about where the squad is. Let's hop into this game. Let's see if we can get ourselves a good win. We need a big points game here. Friday night is an interesting time to play King of the Court because a lot of people are just starting their King of the Court run. Like, it just started 41 minutes ago. So there is absolutely some real potential here. We could go up against an absolute sweat. You know what I mean? I really don't know what we're going to be playing against, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's a God squad and a player who's got a really good team and is a good player. Or we can go against this team, which is a very regular team. 5 free cards. I mean, it's not horrible by any means, but it's certainly not an absolute god squad. I would say we probably have a slight team advantage. Hakeem versus Pow, I think, favors us, and I think our backcourt favors us slightly as well. A little bit more size, a little bit more maybe versatility, especially defensively. We both have Wemby at the 5, so feel like this is a relatively even matchup here, and hopefully, I mean, obviously we have a little bit of a team advantage. Hopefully we can take advantage of that in this game. As Wemby knocks down his first 3 of the game on the pop. He didn't play the pop at all there. That's a good start. Gonna have to feel this guy out for a couple possessions to see how I want to attack this game. It all depends how good he is, you know what I mean? In terms of what I decide to do, and it doesn't look like he's great. So that immediately makes me think, okay, keep him in the game, let him score. Obviously, it's early, so I can't say that with complete confidence yet, but wow. Okay, or he literally insta-quits. That also is an option, I guess. We're 1 game in on King of the Court, and it took about 30 seconds. That's pretty cool. 1,100 points. Wow. All right, let's try this again. Maybe this time we'll be a little bit luckier, because yeah, that was really unlucky. An insta-quit certainly isn't what we're looking for, but I think this guy definitely recognized that he was out of his league a little bit. So at that point, it kind of is what it is. What are you going to do about it? Easy Buckets is going to be our second opponent. My guess is that he's probably going to be a bit sweatier with a name like this, but we will see. You know what? I see George Gervin, Khan, Knipple, Hakeem, Pow, and Lonzo in his starting lineup. That's not an impressive team either. Are we going to go 2 for 2 on near insta-quits, or is this guy going to stay in the game longer and give us a chance to actually get some points? We will see. But this is 2 for 2 as well, and I would say having a team advantage, which certainly isn't anything to complain about. If you ask me, I'm not complaining about a little bit of a team advantage. The question is just, how is this game going to go? Downhill drive here. I just turned the ball over on the first play of the game. Yep, pretty hard to get points if you're turning the ball over first play of the game. Now, his CPU Hakeem completely rotated for him there. That wasn't a user rotation by any means, but doesn't change the fact that that's really frustrating to get a turnover first play of the game. Definitely not good for points, because you know we're probably due for our token illegal screen or 2 this game, and y'all know how I am. I make mistakes, so it's not an ideal start, but it is what it is. We knocked down the 3. This guy doesn't seem like he's very good. His first offensive possession was hideous, even though he did get 2 points on the putback, so you know he may quit and it may not matter anyway, but definitely not how we wanted to start off the game there. It's all good, though. 3-2 lead. Let's just try to get a couple stops here to start the game, and then we will, if he does seem like he's starting to get blown out, we'll try to keep him in the game here just a little bit at least. Go middle here, stopping and popping, and Peja Stojakovic knocks it down. I really like Peja's shot. He's so smooth, and honestly, the reason that I have him in over Scotty more than anything else is 2 things. Number 1, he's a little bigger than Scotty, which helps defensive switchability. Number 2, his shot is just better. As much as Scotty having that Shea escape is nice, Scotty's shot is really underwhelming in my opinion, and I gotta say, I really like Peja's. So that is not good offense. We are going to push the floor in transition here, and we're going to be patient here and not force anything. A downhill drive here, floater. Good floater, Blake. Very nice. And we're up 8-2. Probably time to start letting him score already if we want to maintain this guy in this game until the second half. I don't mind that. That's a nice scoop layup, but I have no issues with him scoring that, honestly. We'll see how this game goes. Crossover here. Hop back Hito. Oh, yeah. Hop back Hito. Knocking down the 3 ball. That's a nice little nickname right there. And we have ourselves an 11-4 lead. That's a really nice shot right there. A good mid-range step back. Yep. I'm pretending like I'm guarding it, and I'm not really. We just got to keep him in the game. If they give up 2s especially is completely fine. Catch and shoot. Easy pick and pop. Wemby knocking it down. 14-6 lead already. Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, so I'm going to just go way under. Yo, was that a real pass, bro? What are you doing? Genuinely, that was horrid. What is he thinking? The spacing is horrible, by the way. I'm like genuinely scared of throwing a turnover because my spacing is weird and I'm waiting for his CPU to do something crazy. I take my open 3, but it's a 17-6 game now. I'm just going to let him shoot the ball with Hakeem if he wants. Yeah. This guy may not be good enough to keep in the game, unfortunately. He doesn't seem like he knows what he's doing really at all, and he's missing wide open shots with Hakeem. We're already up 20-6. All right, I got one more in me. But if this guy insta quits, this is just going to be a short episode. I'm not going to lie to y'all. We have been recording for 9 minutes and 25 seconds, and we already did an entire intro and 2 quick games. So now would be a good time to potentially have the game maybe give us somebody who's going to stay in the game. Knowing my luck, we're going to get a super sweat here. and we're going to either have a super close game or we're going to lose. So, I don't know. Definitely not an ideal start to insta-quits, or not insta-quits, but that guy he wasn't technically an insta-quit, but it's still like a 1,400 point game. Certainly not helpful. And now we're going up against Thon Maker, Jokic, Bull. I see a crazy team. I told y'all this was going to happen. Thon Maker, Jokic, Giannis, Kareem, and Dikembe. Well, the nice part is our team is more well-equipped to match up against this type of team size-wise than I would say it ever has been. For example, Peja at the 2 matches up better against Thon than a Pippen does, for example. Hito at the 1 matches up against Jokic way better than a guy like Josh Giddey ever would. Obviously, Wemby at the 5 matches up against Dikembe really, really solidly. We have just a better all-around team that is more capable now of matching up against this type of team than we ever have before. So that helps. And obviously, I mean, we've beaten these types of teams many times before as well. So the question is just going to be, can we do it in this game as well? And I'm going to say easier said than done, to be totally honest, because this guy probably is a solid player and his team is nasty. See? Shea escape, drag back, knocks it down. Good shot right there. This is not going to be an easy one. This guy knows what he's doing, and his team is incredible. But that does not mean by any means we can't do it. I don't know what happened there, but we're just going to try to get baseline, take our standing dunk. Points are points. Cool. Spacing was weird there, but you know what? It didn't turn into a turnover, which is nice, and we got ourselves some points. The key in this game is to stay very consistent and just try. Okay, well, if he's going to green lightly's every play, there's not a lot we can do. Like, that's pretty good defense right there. But the key to this game is definitely just to try to stay consistent, try not to make a lot of mistakes, and see if we can, like, build a little bit of a lead as the game goes. Obviously, this guy is much, much better and has a much, much better team than the first 2 guys we played against. So, a lot easier said than done. But if we can keep this game competitive in the first half and like go on a little bit of a run at some point, then at that point there might be an opportunity to have a little bit more momentum. Maybe we start to extend at that point, and we can, as long as we stay really efficient and don't turn the ball over, which are obviously things that are more in my control even against a good player, maybe we can extend a little bit, and in the second half we go up by 15 or 20 and we give ourselves a real chance to win by enough to get some serious points. Not going to be easy, as y'all can see. Guy's got a God squad and he knows what he's doing, but we can certainly try our best. That I can tell you with confidence, and we will. So, I would have really liked for 2K to just given me one guy to stay in the game, though. We played 3 games here, and we get, I mean, this could be that, but one of those 2 dudes who didn't have a good team, if one of them would have stayed in the game, that would have been helpful. But hey, that's life. What am I gonna do about it, right? Hand here, good defense. 11 seconds left in the shot clock. I'm gonna X switch this, and I'm late stepping, and he greens again. Can't stop the 3 ball right there. That was not a bad X switch, but I just didn't get out there far enough to actually prevent him from knocking down the 3. So give credit where it's due, I guess. He's going to jump. Yep. Knew that was going to happen because Akeem's got a really good shot. Good recognition right there of what he was probably going to do. And we turn it into a 3 ball. Not bad at all. X switch here. Good X switch. Step out. We know Shea escape is coming. We know Shea escape drag back, try to shoot over me is definitely coming. And there it is. Shocker. Can you believe that he just did the exact same move that he's done with Thon Maker and now with, I feel like he did it with somebody else too, but now Giannis and Thon, he's done that exact same move already. So catch and shoot. He ain't close enough that time. I'm not pump faking that time. I probably could have because I knew he was going to jump again, but it was open enough that time. There's no need to risk a jump and him getting a weird animation or anything like that and contesting that more than I expect. So again, play the Shea escape if we can. Good defense. Watch any sort of 3-point plays. Try not to get shot over. Only so much you can do. Move on to the next possession. We're better than our opponent is. He's not a bad player, but we are the better player in this matchup. I can tell you that with confidence already here in the first quarter. So the key is going to be patience and consistency and hope that the game starts to go my way as the game progresses. Easier said than done, I know, but I mean, that's our best bet realistically. So good D. There's a stop. Throw it up to Wemby. Wemby to Blake. Blake catch and shoot. I can't believe I greened that. That was an aggressive shot, but it was the end of the first quarter, and I wanted to see if I could get a bucket, and we do. 19-15. Great shot by Blake. That was big because that was not an easy shot, and it would have hurt our 3-point percentage, obviously, if I hadn't knocked it down. I don't think we've gotten a ton of threes, like maybe 3 threes in the first quarter, so that's big. I think we're 3 of 3 from 3 in the first 2. We got that 1 turnover, but otherwise, I'm not sure if we missed any shots, so pretty solid start. Who knows if this guy's got a 10-man or a 5-man? We'll find that out here as this game progresses. Hopefully, I mean, for points sake, you kind of hope it's a 10, but with a team this good, a 10 is going to be very difficult to beat. So this is going to be a weird game. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just one of those games where we're obviously at a bit of a disadvantage here. So it's going to be, hopefully we can just start getting a couple stops. This guy isn't doing a lot really skillful offensively. It's a lot of like running the same play and kind of running around, peeking and shooting over me. Drag back, shoot over me. No dip in the corner, shoot over me. It's a lot of that so far. So we just got to hope that we can start getting some misses, because honestly, the defense itself that we're playing isn't really that bad, but it's difficult to get stops at this point in the year on this type of gameplay. So could always be better defensively, though. There's no doubt about that as well, to be fair. I think I could have shot that if I could have gotten the hop back animation I was looking for, but it is what it is. Poppers, catch and shoot, green bean. Good stuff. Our offense is flowing pretty well right now. We're being very efficient. It's been a very solid start to the game. That is a very, very big play right there. And I hate this game, bro. I hate this game. Oh, but it's my fault too. Oh, that's our second turnover. That was a chance to extend the lead. Now it's a 1-point game, and we pick up another turnover for doing it. That's so tough, man. Those are the type of opportunities you simply have to capitalize on, and that's the type of opportunity that I did not capitalize on there. So, all right. Stay locked. Stay focused. We are, I do still believe, the better player in this matchup as I shoot a bad shot, and I'm all of a sudden in great danger of losing the lead. And that's not a steal. I mean, talk. Oh, man. We just got to stay focused. This game ain't over. It may not be points, but we just want to really not lose more than anything else at this point. Good defense. Way to get a contest. Way to get a board. And let's run. Patience here. Poppers again. Catch and shoot. Big. All right. Back up 4. Stopping a score. That was a really bad turnover, that second one. The first one wasn't really my fault. That second one was my fault. It was a bad decision, a bad read, and just got to be more patient. He missed. Finally misses an open. Thank you. Jokic looking a little tired there on that load up. We push the floor. He's fouling. I'm assuming he's got a bench, and he does. Well, this game just got even more difficult. This is going to be a hard one, bro. If we win this game, I'm going to be genuinely very impressed with myself. Although, we're up 7 now. That's a big stop and a big score. And he gets a dunk. Oh, he should have had a dunk, but he didn't take it. That was a mistake by him. That was a big-time mistake by him, because he had a wide-open dunk there, and he didn't take it. And now, all of a sudden, Hakeem Olajuwon gets contested from the corner by KP. I hate this game, dude. That's... is that really my fault? I don't know. That was a big opportunity to extend there, man. And unfortunately, we can't do it. But you know what? Still up 7. With the not with the ball right now, but with an opportunity to get a stop. Game is far from over. I suck. I shouldn't have jumped. Hito's big enough to fight there defensively. I don't have to just jump and pray I don't get no-dipped. Like, obviously, he could probably no-dip me there, but I don't know. And now all of a sudden we're kind of tired too. That's the other issue at this point, is that our players are going to start getting more tired, because obviously we're running a 5-man and he's running a 10-man. So there's a lot of areas in which this game is going to get more difficult, but really nice midi pull up there. Still up 6. I'm going to try to close this first half out strong here if we can. We got a 2 for 1 there. So if we can get us, just got blistered by that screen and he smoked the open 3. That's absolutely massive. I think it's popped him a little bit deeper than he wanted it to. And that's going to be free throws. Could have been a bump, but no in 2K this year, that's not. And so we got to make both free throws. We make the second free throw, we get a stop, and we go into the second quarter, or second half up by 8. I would consider that a big time win. We'll also get a little bit of a stamina boost at the start of the third quarter, so that'll be nice. Can use my timeouts in the third quarter as well. And 8 seconds left in the shot clock. I mean, he could try to just shoot over me here, but I don't think it's going to work out that well for him if that's what he tries to do. Good defense here, Peja. Way to get a stop. No need to force here. Efficiency is important if you want to get decent points on this game. And we're up 8 at half. This is still winnable. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, we're hoping now. We got a big lead. We got an opportunity to keep on hopefully extending a little bit. Don't want to force anything crazy here, but we are in a decent spot now. We got a 13-point lead. We've been very efficient this game, I would say, overall. So the key now is really no more turnovers and try to maximize the efficiency as much as possible in this game. If he gets a stop there, that's fine. I kind of had to force something there, because the biggest key is I don't want turnovers at this point. I already have 2. We don't want more than that. That's such a big block, Hito. Way to make a play there, man. Let's freaking go. All right, come on. Let's just be patient here. Let's set up our offense and see if we can get something here. No need to force anything, though. No need to force anything, but we do want to score, obviously. That should be us 3. Is that just a he's tired miss? Or, oh my gosh, that's 3 misses in a row. That's tough. And it leads to a transition 3. That's brutal. I think that's timeout, honestly, is what that is. This is a good time to call a timeout, call our first. Because realistically, in this situation, we just had a little bit of momentum go against us there. Wemby probably should have had a dunk on that putback there, but he goes up for a layup instead. I miss open with Hakeem. Like, just Algo maybe not be quite on our side there. We got a little bit of momentum going against us. This is a good time for a timeout and see if we can salvage this, because a couple misses isn't really that big of a deal in the scheme of things, but obviously we don't want this to become a super close game all of a sudden again. And my icons are up and I turned the ball over on accident. All right. That wasn't supposed to happen, obviously. Tough. Really unfortunate stretch there. A turnover, 3 misses, and all of a sudden, we're only up by, even after that dunk, we're only up 9. We're just up 13 with the ball. That's pretty brutal, I'm going to be honest, but it ain't over till it's over. I can tell you that with confidence. I'm jumping at nothing. That's a bad shot. What is he doing? I don't know what the thought process on that shot was, but I'm not complaining, I guess. Patience here, reset the offense. I got nothing. I'm 2 boxed right now. I got to go 5 out and see if I can get a Shea escape or something. Try to get downhill. It works. Perfect. Don't get blocked. Thank you, Hito. Big bucket right there. I think I might have the corner open too, but it's a big bucket nonetheless. Get there, Wemby. Way to play, D. Let's freaking go, man. 49-38 lead right now. This is still salvageable if we can go on a run. This game is not over in terms of points. It's not perfect. We got 3 turnovers. 2 of them are my fault. 1 of them isn't, but at the end of the day, we just got to be better. That's so I get my ankle snatched, and thankfully he missed it. That was a makeable shot, too. It really wasn't that deep. 28.5 feet is not that deep of a 3, so we got a little lucky that he missed that one there. But let's see, 38 seconds left in the quarter. That's fine. He's reaching in, praying for flukes there. Praying for a fluke pluck, basically. I'm going to go 5 out again with the Shea escape, see if we can get ourselves another dunk, potentially. Turn the corner here. Nope. I messed it up. Boxed. That's so big. Shea escape is such an important aspect of your team, man, because of stuff like that. I'm not saying it's skillful, but it's necessary. You need to find a bucket. It'll get you a blow by, get you a look like that, and that can be really, really big time. As he misses, does get the O board, and we get a steal. Let's go. It's going to be for transition take foul as well. Could have been a bump. Need to be a little more patient probably, but we'll take the free throw. Wemby knocks it down. We are up by 14 now with 16 seconds left here in the third quarter. This is still very much a salvageable game for points right now. It's going pretty well, honestly. Obviously, the turnovers are a little more than I would like them to be, but in general, this has been a very, very solid game. That's a big 3, and it's, oh, that's a huge make. Hakeem Olajuwon, big time bucket getter right there. 3 seconds left in the third. Block. Let's get it. We're up 17. This is huge. Let's close this game strong. That was a great timeout, by the way, that we called there. Even though we turned the ball over and gave up a 3 right after it, we were kind of reset ourselves overall. It was an accidental, obviously, turnover. I mean, I say accident. It was my fault. It happens, though. Like, my icons were up and I didn't realize, or weren't up and I didn't realize that. No, they were up and I didn't realize they were up. So it is what it is. It happens. We move on to the next possession. Pretty much. That's kind of what we got to do right here. And we did a really good job in the third quarter there of moving on to the next possession when we needed to. Now, obviously, his starters are back in the game, and his starting lineup is crazy. So got to keep that in mind here. But we have a very good opportunity to close this game out strong. And 1, please. No, we'll take that, though. I actually had Wemby wide open on the pop, but no reason to force it. Let our stamina recharge here just a little bit. And first free throw is going to be up and good. Second free throw as well. Hopefully will be more of the same. And that one's up and good as well. Very nice. All right. 19-point lead. Let's stay locked. This is a game where we win by 25 or so points. We're in a really good spot for points, and he's definitely a little flustered at this point as well. You can tell by the way he's some of the decisions he's making and the way he's playing at this point in the year or at this point in the game, that he's not quite as locked in as he was early in the game. We've managed to extend really well. So, all right, come get the ball here. Not dribble handoff, but just a reset to Blake. A little misdirection here. Go off the screen, pump fake. Slip is there, and Hakeem with the yam. That's a nice dunk right there. He's also close to take. If I can get take, that could open up some 3-point opportunities as well, for sure. Really nice deep shot there, but it's all good. Still an 18-point lead. Not going to trip about 1 bucket by any means. Try to turn the corner here, deep hash if we can. It's not really there. That's fine. We'll go middle here. Try to turn the corner like this instead, and nearly turn the ball over. That wasn't a great pass to Hakeem, I don't personally believe, but it's all right. Stop and pop. Forced. Thank you for throwing me the ball back, though. I appreciate you. You're a very, very kind man. Yes, you are. Reset here. He jumps at nothing. What am I shooting? Ah, good shot, Hakeem. That's big time. If he jumps instead of reaches there with Giannis, I think he gets a contest, but he didn't. And we will take that every single day of the week. Oh, good shot. I tried to switch it back, but I just was way too far away with Hito to be able to switch that back. I should have let Wemby die there on that screen, but it is what it is. Catch and shoot, slow fade three. Look at Victor Wembanyama, big three ball right there. And we knock another one down. Get a... I need a contest on that. I just need a contest on that, man. But it is what it is. Still an 18-point lead. This guy is unfortunately still kind of fighting, which I'm a little disappointed about, to be honest. I was hoping he was just going to kind of give up and start trolling here towards the end. Not exactly, but like, you know what I mean. Not be as locked and make some mistakes and stuff like that. And he hasn't exactly done that here these last couple minutes. He's actually getting a bunch of threes. But there we go. That's a stop. That's an opportunity. Out in transition all the way to the rim. Just take your dunk. No need to force anything. Hito with the dunk. Steal as well. Yep, that one I'll shoot. That one I will shoot. Peja Stojakovic up 25 just like that. That is the type of play right there that I'm talking about. He gets a little over aggressive and we turn it into a steal and a three. Those are big time plays right there. And we're up 22 still. So no need to force anything at this point in the game, but just take what the defense gives you right there. Again, easy dunk. Take what he gives me. No need to force a single thing at this point in the game. And again, try to get a hand up. That's a bad shot. Perfect. Perfection. Let's go. Come get it, Hakeem. Actually, I'm just going to try to turn the corner if I can. Okay, no, it's not there. It's all good. Minute 18. Come on. Close strong. I know this is kind of a long video. I've done a lot of yapping in this video. I hope y'all have enjoyed. Pretty much commentated almost this entire video until here, besides the third quarter. So hopefully y'all have enjoyed. But get the ball into Hakeem's hands here. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Obviously, I don't want to force anything if I don't have to. But that's a great look, and Hakeem pays it off. Let's go. Great patience there. Getting us a great look at the end of the possession, and just like that, up 27, man. Y'all got to let me know in the comments. Did y'all think I was going to win this game by 27 when y'all saw the way this game started? How competitive it was, him shooting over me and stuff like that? Did y'all think I was going to win by 27? I'm not offended if the answer is no. Looks like it might be 30. Another big three. And this right here is what I'm talking about. Stay consistent, stay patient, stay locked in, and I mean, this guy wasn't a horrible player, but we played much better than he did. And as the game extended, we extended our success as well. And obviously, I mean, you see, it was a 7-point game after I made a couple mistakes. Missed 3 shots in a row, got a turnover that was a mistake. And just small stuff like that could have absolutely killed this game and made it a really close game that we maybe even could have lost. And instead, we're up by 32 points, and we had an extremely efficient, effective fourth quarter. Like, that right there is what we're looking for. He does knock down the three, but we got 11 seconds left to get one more three of our own, if at all possible. So we're going to see if we can do exactly that. No turnovers here if possible. Just throw it to Hakeem. Shot. Grain. Look at Hakeem! That's a confident three ball to end off this game. Let's freaking go. Steal. Beautiful. Way to end the game. Let's go. Another turnover forced as well. This should be a very good point score game, and honestly, it's an impressive game as well. Our opponent had a way better team than us. He had a 10-man. He had a bunch of the best cards in the game, and we had opportunities here to kind of throw this game away and have it be really, really close. 85-82, 3 turnovers, win by 32 points against the 10-man. This should be a very good score. Show me something along the lines of 34 or 3,500, please, 2K. Show me the money. 35-50. Let's go, man. That was a very well-deserved high score right there. You love to see it. Puts us on a really nice track to try to get that tier 1. That is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.